first of all, Robin, who is stepping down this season, Justin's replacing him, but sort of a formal thanks from everyone for all the hard work you've done in the past couple of seasons, Robin, and previously prior to that with the we've been in the third team. So round of applause for Robin. And Robin, you're standing down still as the last manager to have domestic silverware.
Yes, they'll never take that Titans plate away from me. It's a piece of domestic silverware that Eric's never won. So. Yes, I've been a Stonewall manager for 5 years, and I have to say it's been an honour and a privilege to be a Stonewall manager. I think this club is the best football club in the world, apart from Liverpool FC. And you should all cherish it. This club is in a better position than when I first joined it 7 years ago. Everybody likes each other in this club now. Everybody gets on, from the very top to the very bottom. It's true. Everyone's nice to each other's faces, let's put it that way. I'd also like to thank Justin as well, who's going to take over the job. He will probably be a better manager than me, so onwards and upwards. I'd also like to say what he says about the third team league, the London Unity League, and the secretary of the LUL. The standard of that league has gone up immensely in the 6-7 years I've been involved with it. It's been evidenced this year by the number of disciplinary things I've had to fucking deal with, which is a pain in the arse. But that shows how much people care and how much passion there is in that LUL league. So, Justin's absolutely right about the league position. The league has got better, and Stonewall's kind of stood still a little bit in that third team league, and I think we can go better. Second team, this season we moved into a Saturday league, which I think is better than that Sunday league that we were in the season before. We are playing better teams. The three teams that are top of that second team league, Indian Gymkhana, Deportivo Galicia and South Kilburn, will probably survive in Division 1, in the Middlesex League. There are two teams at the bottom who are a bit crap, right? There's a middle pack from 4th to 8th, which is where we finished, right? And with a bit more, looking across the talent in our squad, with a bit more cohesion, a bit better fitness, we would be right in that pack, right? At the moment, our position is a false position if you look at the talent across that squad. We should be doing better in that league. And I think that Justin will inspire us to do better in that league next season. As I said, it's partly about fitness. People have to maintain their fitness outside of football games. And it's also about availability. We need to make sure that we grow that core in the second team from about 4 or 5 players who are available for 8 games out of 10 to maybe 8 or 9 players who are available for 8 games out of 10. Now that's about stuff like not saying, oh sorry, I've got friends and family visiting this weekend. It's about saying to your friends and family, come and watch me play fucking football for Stonewall. This is a good football team. It's about telling, if you can't do that, it's about telling them, I'm going to go away for 2 or 3 hours to play football. That's important on a Saturday, right? Because the more you put in, the more you'll get out. And we've seen that with the first team, that people have made themselves available week in, week out, they win. And because they win, they make themselves available week in, week out. It's a virtuous circle, right? And everyone gets something out of it. And that's what needs to happen with that second team. And I think that's going to happen next season with Justin. Because Justin's really good at making you love playing for that team, right? So let's go onwards and upwards. Because I think this football team, for all 3 teams, should be challenging for honours in all 3 divisions. And I want to see that happen, right? Player of the season is not here, it's John Frost.
Well, congratulations, John Frost, who presented the award at the AGM, along with all the other people who can't be here tonight, and also the first team. They're going to get their medals, the hundreds of medals are going to give out for the first team. They're going to be there at the AGM. So, for the penultimate award is obviously the first team player of the season. So, without further ado, can I invite Eric up the stage for the first team player of the season?
I always find it's harder to actually have the player of the season when you've had a really successful season, because obviously, by definition, there will be more candidates. And this season, for me, and on behalf of all the players, has been absolutely fantastic. That run we went on from December until April is something that I think we'll all remember for a hell of a long time. It was just the momentum that built week on week and carried us through to the end. It was just a pleasure to be part of. Having said that, this season, although you can make a case that one of 10 or 11 players, one person stood out, and frankly has been quite astonishing, his level of performance this season. I've played in this league, managed in this league for 16 years. I've never seen a better player in this position in this league, ever. In a team that only conceded 18 goals in 18 games, 7 goals in the last 13 games we played. These numbers don't happen at amateur football. This guy's played every single game. He's been recognised by virtually all his teammates. 87% of votes went to him in the landslide. It does give me immense pleasure, a bit of jealousy, to announce the Players' Player of the Year, and without a shadow of doubt, the best goalkeeper that's ever played for this club is Dennis.
Great, well done. Well, we're finally here now, we've made it. I read this bit, because it's to the award. So, before we do the final award, the David Pugh Award, again I'd like to give a special thanks to the committee this year that have really worked hard to keep the show on the road, obviously led by strong and stable leadership, but could I just get a round of applause for the committee and all the work that they've done. So the final award of the evening is, of course, the David Pugh Award. It's one of the, well, it is the most prestigious award that the club can bestow. The award was given in memory of David Pugh, who was a partner of one of the founders of the club, who in the early years of the club stood up for the club against those in society that didn't want the club to exist, that didn't think that gay players, gay people should be playing football, but he made a stand. He stood up against those people within society. So now we award the David Pugh Award is awarded to those members who have made an outstanding contribution towards the mission, towards the ethos and ethics of the club. Recipients of the award have been given the award for excellence both on and off the pitch. But tonight's winner has made a huge impact for both the players. To present this award, can I please ask back to the stage, Eric. Thanks, Ben. This might take a little bit. Like Ben said, this award is given every year, and usually what we try and do is we look at what somebody's done off the field and on the field. Right? This year, the winner of the award has blitzed it on both sides. Sorry, on both fronts. In 2007, we were a fantastic football club with a small sponsor, and what this guy did in his work with Barclays changed us from a great team with a small sponsor to basically a global brand, and everything that we're now doing off the pitch with Team Pride, with Adidas, with everything that you now see is thanks to the work he put in with Barclays and his relationship with them spanning a number of years, which basically laid the foundations for everything we now stand for, and he continues to do that off the field of play. Culminating in, I think, one of our finest things that ever happened to us off the pitch was in 2008 when we won the prestigious Sports Team of the Year award at the Stonewall Awards. Where was it? The Albert Hall Award? No, it wasn't. Whatever. V&A. As a player, this guy started 359 consecutive first-team games.
context, that's every single game since I've been manager of this club. Right? In that time, he has scored, and I haven't counted, well over 100 goals. Not to mention assists and goodness knows what else. To maintain that level of ability and consistency, not to mention reliability of not ever missing a game, being available every single weekend, rain or shine, snow, is a godsend to a manager. You have to be one hell of a good player to do that and look after yourself. He has also had the ability to re-identify himself as a player. When he first joined Stonewall Football Club, this guy was an electric winger with pace to absolutely drive it. I'm not saying it's not there, but what he's done now is he possesses an ability of delivery on the ball. He's learned to re-identify himself from a striker's right winger to a right-sided midfielder who can play centre midfield. I've never actually met someone with that level of dedication and will to win and will for longevity. I don't want to single out performances, but other than possibly Nasser's 10-minute spell in Budapest, I've never seen a performance like that second half in Cleveland, where we were down and we were not winning that games. And that second half, him and Abel absolutely dominated that fucking midfield and won us that game. Obviously everyone did, but that's what noticed me. In 2008, I made the best decision of my career to make him captain of the first team, a role I know that he is deeply proud of. What he's achieved as captain will never be repeated, simply will not happen. Not only does he always have my back and trusts me, turn page, he actually basically is the manager on the field of play, especially when I'm losing my head, which occasionally happens. And we are totally in sync as captain and manager. 2 gay games, as captain, 2 gay games, 3 World Cups, 5 Euro games, 1 European Cup, 3 Division 1 runners-up, 2 promotions. That is what he has led your football club to, boys. Add to that, he is one of the best players and continues to be one of the best players to ever play for this club. It gives me probably the greatest pleasure of my career to announce belatedly, in my opinion, the winner of the David Cook Award is my captain, my inspiration, and my best mate, Doug.
Obviously, I've never lost for words, and I'm not now. I think, yeah, well, maybe I am. As Eric said, I think I'm immensely proud to be the captain of Stonewall Football Club, and not just that, I'm immensely proud to be a part of Stonewall Football Club. And for everything I put in, I think you get something out, and I think that everyone experiences that comes to the football club. And I think Dennis winning first team player of the season epitomises kind of where Stonewall is and what Stonewall should be. And it's about providing people, gay people, the opportunity to play at the highest level of amateur football. And that's kind of what I wanted to do when I joined, but also I wanted a network. And you look around and there's some people that aren't here, but Stonewall Football Club provides a fantastic network for everyone of friends that are genuine friends on a gay scene in London, on a global gay scene. But it's a fantastic institution and one that I hope continues for longer than another 26 years. I think I'd just say that I think Eric does a fantastic job and has been with me all the way of playing for over 14, 15 years. And then I think when we kind of took over and was captain, manager, committee, I think there was people like Nigel who doesn't need a role in the club, is a kind of guardian of the club. And I think it's really, really important that there are people like that that put their head above the parapet and maintain the integrity of this club. And I know Justin spoke about the third team, he was spot on, but there's also an edge of this club where it is we want to be the best, we want to challenge stereotypes, and we want to maintain number one as a gay football club that reached the highest levels like our promotion this season. We need to continue pushing that barrier. I think it's really important on and off the pitch. And then there's just like friends like Dan Miller, like it gives you, do you know what I mean? It gives, not just that. I didn't say good friends. No, I'm joking. But it gives you so much more, and I know people have they may have issues, tissues and fucking issues, but look at what Stonewall Football Club gives you. People even say that they have issues and they're playing five-a-side and everyone they know is from Stonewall Football Club. Like it is an institution. Never forget that. Never forget what it's given you. And sometimes, do you know what? Raise your head above the parapet. It may not be popular, but then fuck it. Do the right thing. But there's been people that I've played with as well. I'm going on. Like Darren, Lewis, Eric. I know Eric's not played for the last couple of seasons, and I think he's done a great job in terms of like Dennis coming on. But like Darren, Nigel, Drainer's not here, Stalin for most of the part, like every single week, and it's tough sometimes when you're not doing so well. When you're winning, it's good. But I kind of love you all. I'm gonna go.
So, first of all, for the award winners, if you don't want to be carrying your awards around all night, you can drop them off back here. We've got the box, we'll sort of put it behind somewhere. If you've not got a stamp yet, speak to Eric, we'll get your stamp so you can get back in tonight later on. The entertainment tonight is beyond again, no matter 1 o'clock. And if you want to go and watch Eurovision, there'll be a few of us going to halfway to heaven after this to catch the rest of Eurovision. But yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for lovely